My name is Captain Hap Farrell. I run a charter boat called the Stun My 2 out of Rock Harbor here in Orleans on Cape Cod, and I've been doing it for over 30 years. And one of the ways that we fish down here is jigging. Well, this last summer, one of the mates on the boat next to me, Jay, and his wife Heather, created a jig, and we started trying it out, and it worked very, very well. They've since started a tackle company called Bomb Tackle, but the jigging is our primary method of fishing. And those jigs that he created, and it's the design in the head that is the specific thing, work fantastically. You can see the different colors he puts together, and sometimes one color works better one day and another color works better another day. But it's the head, and you'll see a single jig come up right here. It's the head. It's blunt, it's sort of flattish, and it hits the bottom just right and attracts the fish, and that's what it's all about.
Now we're gonna jig, so get the jigging rods out.
Okay, did you retie the knots or
Yeah, everything's retied. In fact, it's got all brand new line on it.
Oh, okay. Then we'll...
We were jigging yesterday, and one of the wires dropped, and one of the other ones got screwed up, so we just put all brand new line on them.
This is one of the mate's jobs, is to explain to the folks the method of fishing we're going to be using. And in this case, we're going to be jigging with 300 feet of wire and one of Jay's jigs at the working end of the rig.
A little faster, Jim, and down lower, a lot lower. Don't bring it back as far. It's a 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. And when you get a fish on, do not set the hook. And it's not a snap, it's a pull. Show them how, Emily.
We're moving through the water, according to the GPS, at about 2.5 knots over the bottom. So it takes a bit to find the fish, but we finally did.
Do you think you can lift it? Lift it. All right.
As you can see, this method of jigging works very, very well. And Jay's jigs make it work that much better. There's something unique about the way he designs the head of the jig that makes it work so well. And you're going to see, as we come up here, you're going to see a picture of one of his jigs again. And you're going to notice that the front of the jig is sort of blunt, and you tie the wire to the very front of the jig head. This makes all the difference. I've trained Emily to be very careful with these fish, these striped bass, because they have to be 28 inches or bigger for us to keep them, and I don't want to injure or kill a fish that's too small. So she'll either gaff it in the mouth with a small short gaff or lift it aboard the boat. And she does a good job at that. But you can see how well this jigging works. We ended up with catching more than our limit, throwing a lot of the fish back that we could have kept, that were over 28 inches. Here we are leaving Rock Harbor right at daybreak, heading out to Billingsgate Shoals to do some more jigging, and you're going to see how well it works, especially using Jay's jigs.
Come on, Miss Megan. Let's see it, Mark. Oh, it's going to be a little short, but have her look up anyway. Okay. Oh. Looks like a small torpedo coming at the boat. What Mark said now. Hey! All right. I want a picture of him with a fish, Mark, and then we'll spin around. Miss Megan is tight. Listen to Mark now, Megan. A little bit, I'm gonna move ahead a little bit more. All right, Megan.
It's a good fish.
Very good. We gotta get a picture of you with it.
This is the fish that Megan just caught. You'll notice the jig. It's one of Jay's jigs. If you take a look at the head, you see how the paint is missing? That means it's bouncing along the bottom perfectly. Here's another woman with another nice fish. And again, a close-up will show you that the paint is missing off the jig. It means it's bouncing perfectly across the bottom and therefore attracting fish.
That's a nice fish, Miss Sherry. Another bluefish? Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a little short.
I think that one's gonna make it.
Yep. Turn around, Miss Sherry. Very good. Very good. Nice fish. I'm slowing down a bit, Mark. Is he getting line?
Yeah, he's right at the wire. He hasn't lost too much line.
Okay.
He's right at the bottom.
H-Bomb Tackle also makes 2-ounce jigs. I have a system that's very, very light action rods using 30-pound test wire, and I use these jigs quite a bit. You're going to see Todd here with a nice fish on, and then eventually his wife Sherry. And you have to jig by hand, but once you've hooked up, you have a nice fight. As you can see her right there getting her fish on.
This might be a nice fish. Yeah, hers is acting like a bluefish. Sherry, you've got a bluefish on, it seems like. Not too many people fish with this tackle and are able to do it. This is where it gets fun. Whoa! All right. All right, Miss Sherry. Ah, very good. Nice big bluefish.
As you can tell, these small jigs, the 2-ounce jigs that Jay makes, work every bit as well as his regular size 3-ounce jigs. And I'll tell you, if the other lures that H-Bomb Tackle makes work anything like these jigs, they're going to catch every fish in the ocean. Take a look at the stuff that they make. I'll tell you, try it out. I guarantee you it will work and work very, very well. I pride myself on the tackle I carry on the boat. A lot of what I have is custom built, and that means it's been built from scratch. And I'll tell you, I'm putting these jigs on board and using nothing but them from now on. They are fantastic, and I'm sure the rest of the gear that H-Bomb Tackle makes is just as good.